Hi, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your Tarot Tuesday Live for November 30th. And we are on approach to a full moon and total solar eclipse. Or, sorry, new moon and total solar eclipse. Losing my mind. Going to do a little Palo Santo clearing while I'm waiting for all of you to join. Calm myself down. Clear all of you in intention. I'm going in a counterclockwise fashion to remove any energy. So it may look like I'm going clockwise on the screen, but it's actually counterclockwise. Take in some for my third eye, for my throat, my heart, and my root. How are you all doing tonight? So I had a coffee debacle, coffee accident, and my brand new deck that I love, the Wild Goddess Oracle, got destroyed in my purse because I didn't put the lid on my thermos, and all the cards are stuck together. And I tried to pull them apart from each other, and they're ruined. So this was a pretty expensive deck as well, but I will be replacing that because I love that deck, and I was really connecting to it. So tonight I will be pulling traditional tarot cards from the Rider-Waite traditional tarot deck for all of you. And this week, if you didn't see it, my goddess of the week is Oshun. And I highly recommend that you read what I wrote about her, because that is about bringing in the sunshine, bringing in the air, generosity, kindness, compassion, giving from your heart. We're in the season of giving. Hi, Lori. How are you? I think that's you. I don't have my glasses on, and so I'm pretty sure that's you. So Oshun is my goddess of the week, and I already posted her on Facebook and Instagram because I wanted to get her message out. And so she has this really interesting correlation I was picking up when I was channeling to the planet Jupiter. And because he is the benefic, he is the bringer of the gifts. And similar to Oshun, they meet us where we are. So if we're sitting in a dirty diaper, allowing us ourselves to sit in the shit, so to speak, well, guess what? Jupiter and Oshun, they bring more of that. However, if we are doing our best and just trying our best and being grateful for what we have in this moment, no matter how small, well then, Jupiter and Oshun will bless us with something good. I hope. I surely hope. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Oh, thanks, Lori. Thank you so much. You know, I've been kind of really down on myself the past couple of days. And I know I'm not supposed to take things personally, but I don't know. I've been in such a funk. I don't know what it is with the energy. And I have so much astrological and astronomical information to talk about, but I'm going to try and just stick with the eclipses. Hi, Diane. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So real quick, let's see, this new moon solar eclipse, it will be coming on December 4th here on the East Coast of the United States. In my last weekly wisdom, I did post times for different time zones. Pacific, it will be 11:42 p.m. on December 3rd. It's at 12 degrees of Sagittarius, which is right on the United States ascendant of 12 degrees Sagittarius. So there could be some sort of an identity change coming up. Very, very big, new beginnings. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Angela. Hi, Tara. Wow, there are a lot of you in here tonight. I talked a lot about this eclipse in my weekly wisdom. Check it out. But looking at this week ahead, I also talked about that. But I took a lot of notes today. What I want you to do, if you're looking to see how this will affect you, so this total solar eclipse is in Sagittarius, the new moon. So the moon and the sun will be in Sagittarius at 12 degrees. This is the last time that we will have an eclipse on the Gemini-Sagittarius axis for 9 years. And then it will switch to, it'll flip from Gemini-Sag to Sag-Gemini. We're moving into a Taurus-Scorpio vibe for the next 18 months. But you can look back. I made a list of eclipses so we can look and see what energy was happening back the last time these eclipses occurred. So most notably, December 4th of 2002, it was the exact eclipse that we're having on December 4th of this year. So look back to December 4th, 2002. What was going on in your life during that time? There was another, the opposition of that occurred on June 4th, which is my birthday, 1993. Horrible year for me. That was a lunar eclipse. So 2002, 93, take a look at that. You want to see where Sagittarius and Gemini are in your charts. The mutable signs, Gemini, Sag, Pisces, Virgos, will have the most impact during this eclipse. Obviously Sagittarians and Geminis because of that axis. And then coming up, we're going to be shifting into a more fixed sign. And I'll talk about that in the coming weeks. But let's see. Medically speaking, health-wise, this total solar eclipse is on the south node of Sagittarius. It is a draining of life force. It's a pull of our vital force. So it's considered a power outage when looking at physical astrology. It will be really important for us to rest so that we can maintain our vital force. We want to be careful of our hips, our thighs, our sciatic nerve, the whole I wrote this down somewhere. Where did I put it? The neuromuscular center. We could really injure ourselves. We could be very accident prone. Pulmonary issues, nerves. For the mutable signs, Gemini, Sag, Pisces, Virgo. Lungs need air support. So I'm really concerned about the coronavirus during this time because of these aspects. This is great energy for scholars, horrible energy for anyone who has mental disorders such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. You will have to please consult your doctor because this could really throw you into a spin. There could be thyroid, arterial system, and hypertension. If you have high blood pressure, hibiscus tea is wonderful for that. You don't want to overexert yourself during this time. Absolutely no surgery for at least 48 hours after this eclipse. And I had somebody recently consulting me that wants to have surgery 3 days after. It's not looking great, but you know, what are you going to do? The pre-eclipse, we have a lot of pressure building up December 1st, December 2nd. Neptune will be going direct tomorrow. But this pressure is between the moon and Mars conjunct squaring Jupiter. There could be circulatory issues. If you have varicose veins, if you have hemorrhoids or thrombosis, now is a good time to eat very lightly. Watch your medicine intake. Watch the doses. Cut everything in half because everything is amplified right now. Be really careful of alcohol or drugs pretty much this whole month because we're in a pressure cooker and everything is amplified. Also, herbs are doing double duty. Hi, Megan. Oh my gosh. Hey, Ed. Tara. Lynn. Melanie, hello. I want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. So yeah, olive oil will be really fantastic to cook with during this time because it will help to coat our digestive tract. It will help to clear up sluggish gallbladders because that is pretty prominent in this coming month. With Neptune going direct, Neptune represents liquids. Expect oil spills, something poisonous, floods, definitely heightened viruses. During this time, if you are looking to get vaccinated or get a booster, I would say please wait until at least 3 to 4 days after this eclipse, because especially if you are in a fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, it could have some really not so great venous circulatory effects on you, pulmonary effects. Lavender and amethyst will be beautiful for sleep. You can rub lavender on your legs, which would be really nice for that Sagittarius. We could be experiencing a lot of insomnia. Everything is being intensified. Be cautious, I'm going to say it again, of over-medicating, over-drinking. If you're used to taking sleep aids, don't. Try to use lavender and amethyst. No caffeine. Really, you got to cut back on the caffeine for this month because it will amplify, it will double what it usually does. If you have your moon or Mercury at 20 degrees, especially of Pisces, super psychic, and also too, if you are in like the 20-degree Leo, if you have anything 20-degree Leo, Neptune will be affecting your water retention, lymphatic system, sluggish. I think that's about it. The rest is for the coming week, so I'll hold on to that. Hello, Carolyn. Hi, Donna. Hi, Tara Fisher and Tara Waddell. Okay, so you know what, and I'm leaving so much on the table astrologically. It's going to be so important for all of us to stay super grounded, because we're not out of the woods. We can expect a lot of natural disasters. And I know I sound like the gloom and doom team, but my gosh, with Neptune going direct and just the way that the astrology is looking, I'm looking at floods, I'm looking at oil spills, poison, the viruses, but then earthquakes and tsunamis, especially, it's building up. There could be some kind of come February to April, but we're not there yet. Anyway, let's pull some cards. Let's do some good stuff. And for those of you that have just joined my Wild Goddess Oracle deck that I loved so much. This beautiful deck that I was reading from got destroyed in my purse. A whole thermos of coffee fell, spilled all over it, and the cards are ruined. So I have to get another one of them. And I was doing a good deed, and I went up to Solutions for Daily Living on Small Business Saturday and did mini tarot readings for free for the customers. I thought it would be fun, entertainment, and I had the deck in my purse with my thermos of coffee that I didn't screw the lid, and yeah, there you go. I know, Diane. I've only had that deck for about 2 weeks, and I was really connecting to it. Last week's live, I think I was hot. I was reading people that I really didn't know, a couple on Facebook and Instagram, and they said I was dead on. I really felt connected, so it sucks because it's not a cheap deck, and I get a discount, but still. And I'm hoping that they still have some left. Hi, Liz. All right. So, does anybody have a question for me, or are you just looking for general guidance? Diane, did you have a good birthday, and did you ever get to see your reading? How was that? You'll have to let me know. All right. Hey, let me spread this again. Well, Diane, you're going to have to go back and watch last week's because I gave you a good reading. I think it was. All right, let's start from the top. Hopefully everybody is here. Lori. Oh, you definitely have a Pisces card. It is the Page of Cups. And that indicates, a new love. But it could be a refreshing of your love, of your partnership, but could also be looking at love with a new set of eyes, or finding a new passion to love, but something brand new is coming your way. With this eclipse being on the South Node, we can all expect people from the past showing up unexpectedly. So be on the lookout, Lori. Okay, Ellen, and hopefully you're all still here. Ellen, Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. This is saying something fantastic is going to happen for you. And knowing that you are a Gemini, this new moon and solar eclipse is opposing your sun. So, it could be a little bit of a double whammy. There could be an offering coming to you, but it may be the wrong thing. So choose wisely when the Wheel of Fortune is in play, because it looks as though you're going to be given an opportunity or a choice to make, and it may look good on the outside, but it may not be good, because this is South Node Sag on your sun. All right. The comments keep flipping, so I'm losing the order, and you may have to. You're welcome, Lori. I'm going to go in the order that it's coming up at the top, because they keep flipping. Tara Waddell. All right, so you're an Aquarius. You're going to have to hold on to your hat, Tara. Aquarians are a fixed sign, and for the next 18 months, there's going to be a lot of tension for the Aquarians, the Leos, Scorpios, and Tauruses, because big changes are coming. And you are getting the Two of Pentacles, but it is reversed. And it's saying You had too much on your plate, Tara Waddell. But it looks as though you're dropping the ball on all the things that you were juggling, and you're going to start all over again from scratch. You're like, screw this, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And so it's like you're going to have an emotional release on this eclipse. It may come a couple days after, but I do feel that changes are coming for you. All right. Yeah, these, every time I look, the comments shift. So Lynn, I had Lynn, oh, it just shifted again. All right. But I'm going to pull for Lynn. Keep shifting. Lynn, okay, so I have the Five of Pentacles, but it's reversed. And this is saying you're not as destitute as you think you are. This is typically the card of poverty, but it is reversed. So I feel as though things are going to be on the upswing financially, and you don't want to penny pinch too much, Lynn, because when you do that, you cut off the flow, and I know you know that. And let's see. What else am I getting from this? It's like, live it up a little. That's what I'm feeling. Like, really enjoy your life. But you can do it on the cheap. So, Lynn, that's your message that I have for you. Okay. Let's scroll down. Angela, you're welcome, Tara Waddell. Angela, I feel as though you are bored with your job. That's what this Seven of Pentacles is coming up. It's like, you're working, you thought that you were making good money, but now you're realizing that it's not as great. You're seeing that the grass is greener on the other side. But it's like, okay, I paid my dues. When am I coming into an upgrade? So, Angela, this total solar eclipse is trining your sun. So you should get some sort of a boost. And I can't remember where the sun, which house the sun is in your chart. But take a look at your chart and see where Aries and Sagittarius and also Leo are in your chart, because those are the houses that are going to be affected. All right. Oh, good. All right. Let me go back up to the top. Where's Eddie? Eddie. Okay, Eddie. So you have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands has you looking at the world and looking out onto the landscape and having to make a choice in two different directions. And you're still a little uncertain as to which direction to go in. Are you going to pick that mountain top, or are you going to pick the ocean, the coast? So I would say that you're in a contemplative state, Ed, and you just have not decided yet. The wands do represent fire, so I feel as though that this eclipse, between this eclipse and eclipses, they build up for a month before, and then that energy takes 6 months to disperse. So between now and 6 months from now, which would be June 4th, my birthday, the eclipse is on December 4th, you will have made that decision of where you decide to settle. And take a look at this guy. He is a merchant. So you're looking at your business, you're looking at your home, you're looking at like, where can you grow? What will be the most beneficial? So that's what I'm seeing there. And my dogs are ringing the bell to go out. And I'm going to have to let them out. Otherwise, I'm going to have a mess on my hands. So please hold on for just 1 minute, and I'll be right back. Here I come. am so sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Okay. Diane, Megan, Donna, Tara Fisher. If I missed you, I'll try and scroll back through. All right, Diane Karnofsky. Diane. Oh, so you have the Three of Swords. And so you're saying your birthday was good. Good. And I don't remember what your reading was. But this is saying that there is or has been something painful to your heart. I don't feel that it's over. You are Sagittarius. Things are going to come to a head on this eclipse, but it will take 6 months for it to play itself out. Is there, what is it called? I can't even think of the word. The triangle. The trilogy. I can't think. My mind just went blank. Leaving those dogs out, my whole entire centeredness just went right out of my brain. So, but what I'm picking up from this is that it's like something hurt your heart or is going to hurt your heart. And it will take 6 months for that to play out, smooth out. You may be cutting ties. You may be ending things. And if anybody can read my mind as to not the trine, like when there's a couple and then there's somebody else, not the trilogy. What is that called? A love triangle? Yes, love triangle. Is there a love triangle? You don't have to answer. But I just feel as though there are 3 people involved. You are one of them. And 2 people are really going to hurt you. You may be cutting ties with some people, Diane. Hi, Duran. Hi, Duran. Yes, love triangle. I couldn't think of it. Okay, I'll go back and listen. My father passed away at the end of September. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. And you know what? That could be, now that you're saying that, this could have to do with like the settling of the estate. If you have siblings, things get really nasty. Things get very nasty after people we love have passed away because, everybody gets very greedy and hungry. And that's kind of what it feels like. Megan. Megan, you have Page of Cups also. And that's very Pisces energy. It's water energy. Could also be Cancer, Scorpio. No, it's too pleasant to be Scorpio. No offense, Scorpios. But this is a young, fresh love coming into your life. And it could possibly be somebody that is younger than you. So be open. Typically, I wouldn't think Pisces would work good for you. Like water and earth make mud. But it could be a sweet offering coming from somebody younger. And I know that you would be like, no, I want somebody older and mature. But you might be able to have fun and play. So, take it for what it is. And the way that these comments keep shuffling, it's driving me crazy. Donna Branyan. Donna, new beginnings. Be very careful with your words because they could be a double-edged sword, but this is new beginnings in commerce, in communications with somebody. I really like when the Ace of Swords comes up because it reminds me of a victory. It's like, I win! But this could be a promotion, but there's definitely communications here, and it could go either way. They could be sweet and gentle, and they could be very stinging coming from a hurt place. So I just want all of us to be very mindful of our thoughts and our words, because they become things. But definitely, new beginnings, new communications are opening up for you, Donna. Oh, Liz. Liz, I'll pull a card for you. I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick. Liz, you have the Three of Wands reversed. And this is saying that you're still trying to find your place of belonging. And it's like everywhere you go, you're just not finding it. I would say for you, it's really time for you to rest up and stop expending energy and sit down and calm in your center and really try and figure out what it is, where you want to go. Interesting that Ed, who is also a Libra, Liz is a Libra, got the two of Wands, but his was upright. He's more on that trajectory of like, I know where I'm going. I'm just trying to figure out between here and here. Liz, I feel like you're still too scattered and you're not finding your place yet. Allow this transit to pass, rest, recuperate, and everything will fall into place. Hello, Noelle. Okay, holy cow, thank you. You had this same message a few weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Ellen. Okay, Tara, did you? Let's see, who else? What do I need to let go of? What is blocking me? Well, Lynn, I think I just told you what's blocking you. It's the monies. Okay, Debbie, I see you, Deb. I'm just checking. Angela, did you? Yeah, I know you're 18 Aries, Angela, but I can't remember which house that is in. Melanie, let me shuffle. Melanie and Debbie, I have to get you. Okay. Let's do a nice good shuffle. And I am going to be going on to Instagram at 8 p.m. in a half an hour and doing this. So if I miss you here, which I probably won't, you can hop over there. Melanie. Okay, so Melanie, it is a time for rest. It is a time to put down your sticks, your arms. You're done fighting. This is a time for retreat. And my ring light is, I got a new light, by the way. So did you notice? Because like I have even tone. But yeah, this is you just surrendering, Melanie. Surrender, rest, recuperate, and you will fight another day, but this month is not the time. So I would just take it easy. You are a mutable sign. So, you know, there could be a lot of tension on you. And I would just say, lay down your arms. That is my message for you. Tara Fisher and Debbie Murray. Debbie Murray, it looks like you are still in a fighting mode, girl. You got to let go of that anger. Definitely have to let go of the anger. The Seven of Wands, it's like you're fighting a losing battle. And it's best for you to surrender and walk away and just let it go. And the more that you think about it and talk about it, and you're keeping that in your aura, your energy. So take a big, deep breath. There are going to be huge shifts for you, Debbie, starting right around solstice for the next almost 2 years. So just for the time being, nice, quiet, calm, maybe take a social media break, get out into nature more, and just disconnect. Tara Fisher, Tara Fisher. So the Miser card is coming up, the Four of Pentacles. And this is saying, this is similar to the card earlier with the Five of Pentacles reverse, but not as bad. This is talking about generosity directly, being grateful for all that you have, looking and seeing the blessings that are in your life. Take a look at the Ocean card that I posted on Monday on Facebook and Instagram and read that, because this is saying that things won't get better until you get better, until you change your energy. And because Ocean, or I linked it to the planet Jupiter, they don't bring the blessings. They meet us where we are. So, as I said a little bit earlier, if we're sitting in a dirty diaper, well, guess what? That's what we're going to get. And I'm not saying like fake it till you make it, but in a sense, like I've been really struggling myself this week to keep a good mood because of something really, really shitty that happened to me. And I'm not going to focus on that. I'm looking and I'm like, oh, okay, I've got this lovely cup of tea. I'm going to focus on like this one thing right now. Don't care about that. I don't want my vibe to be ruined. So that's kind of what I'm picking up from this. You can't get more Tara Fisher until you do a shift within yourself. All right. I don't know who I've missed. Hi, Charita. Charita, hi, Miranda. Megan, Melanie, Lynette, hello, hello. Oh, thank you about the new light. Yes, I did break down and bought myself a new light because, you know, the dogs broke two of my lights. Oh, yes, still struggling. Hopefully good shifts. Yeah, things are going to get better for you, Debbie, I promise. Oh, Duran. So, and Carolyn. Yes, Carolyn. So let's see. We've got Duran. We've got Carolyn. I have Lynette. Miranda. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody else? Sharita. My gosh, there's so many. So many. I better hurry up. Okay. From the bottom. All right, so from the bottom. Carolyn. So you are getting the King of Cups. This would be a man who is a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this could definitely be, and I just got this flash, a lot of emotions around a man. And I think you understand where I am going with that. And I really feel as though I need to pull another card to see what direction this is going in. If it is positive emotion or grief emotion. And I'm feeling this card. All right, so Hanged Man comes up. And the Hanged Man is saying there's still a long waiting period. So there are a lot of emotions, and this is a very long, drawn-out kind of situation. I feel like this is with your father-in-law, Carolyn. Things are going to come to a resolution, and it could be 12 days or on the 12th. So look for some sort of shift, change, resolution coming around that. Okay, let me go up. Duran. Okay, Duran, You are getting the Fool, and it is reversed. So this is saying don't take any unnecessary risks at this time. No leaps of faith. You want to play everything very safe. I don't remember what your sign is, so that could give Duran. When is your birthday? What is your sign? Because that would even add more to this. But this is saying no unnecessary risks. This is also telling me, because of this eclipse being in Sagittarius, it is the hips and the legs, the thighs. Be careful of tripping. Be careful of falling. I'm just going to put that caution out for you, Duran. No unnecessary risks. Okay, Lynette. The Six of Cups is coming up, but it is coming up reversed. I'm wondering if you have recently had a falling out with a childhood friend or a very long time friend. It seems as though things have went south, or like these memories that have come up may be boiling up in you, or going to be, that bring up some not so great memories. Now, for all of you that maybe joined a little bit later, this solar eclipse that is happening on December 4th is it's a south node eclipse. It is the draining of vital force. It is old things coming back in. Old things coming back in that are not good for us. They look like they are. They may be repackaged. The person may look all bright, shiny, and new. Not good for us. There's a reason why people have left. There's a reason why people have been cut off. I'm saying, if somebody from your past comes back, Lynette, you may want to think twice. Okay. I'm reading, Megan. I had mixed feelings about Kim's card. Thanks for your comment. I'm a Capricorn. I'm as single as they can be and would love to say I've been making mud with my hubby. Well, you know, I'm just looking at sun sign. Obviously, if your moon or your ascendants or your other planets line up, that could override your sun sign. I'm just saying in general. Miranda Ross. It looks as though with this Eight of Cups, it looks as though you are leaving situations despite the fact that there are still viable opportunities there for you. It seems as though, you know, you've reached this place of like, I don't even care anymore. I'm turning my back on these people. I'm turning my back on this situation. I'm walking away. I'm cutting my ties. If it hasn't happened yet, don't be surprised if it doesn't happen. Especially, look at that. It's a sun and moon together, which is what is happening on December 4th. This could stir up a lot of new feelings for you. Expect really big shifts starting to begin around the solstice to Christmas time. Big shifts are happening. So that's when you may be changing your mind and just, it's like the solar eclipse could illuminate something for you that you didn't see before. And then once you see it, you're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm walking away. Done. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let me see if I forgot it. Sharita, I hope you're still here. Sharita, I love it. You have the Ten of Cups, and it's all happy, happy, happy. Everything is looking good, looking like it's going your way. Happy family, happy home life. Everything has fallen into place. I don't see anything to worry about for you, Sharita. And I know, I wish we could all get that card, huh? All right, did I You're welcome, Carolyn. Marie-Pierre. Marie-Pierre. Marie-Pierre, the Wheel of Fortune, it is reversed. And this just reminds me, you know, sometimes the wheel is up and sometimes the wheel is down. And don't worry, because if you're in a downswing, it will be coming up soon enough. And what else can I garner from this? I would say, I think things will be turning around for you. Could be 10 days. I would say 10 days. Give it 10 days and things should start to shift in your direction, Marie-Pierre. Oh, Duran, yes. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, 12/5. So this eclipse is 1 degree away from, well, I bet you because of the year you were born, this is directly right on your sun because, you know, we have the earth wobbles, we have leap years. So, Duran, this eclipse is right on your sun. Please, I would just stay in the house. Like, make sure that you have, and for 48 hours, like a day before December 3rd, don't go out until December 6th. Like, make it a weekend in, because accidents are very likely. You are a Sagittarius. Please be careful when walking around because I don't want you falling. That's what I was seeing with that Fool card. Like, don't get up on a ladder and think that, you know, you can reach for whatever it is in that high cupboard or change the light bulb. Get somebody to do it for you because we want to keep you safe, Duran. Yeah, I had a really funny feeling that you were a Sagittarius when I saw that card. I'm like, I need to know when her birthday is. And so, yes, just be careful. You're welcome, Lynette. You're welcome, Miranda. Yes, Sharita. You are welcome, Duran. Yes, my husband is a Virgo rising and Pisces moon and sun. So, yes, in some ways, he's like me. Right, Melanie, exactly. So, when I pulled Megan's card and I said, oh, the water and the earth makes mud, you know, you got to look at the whole entire chart because there could be harmony there. And to just look at the sun signs is hard, but, you know, we're on the fly here. So, and Megan always said when she meets somebody new, she always sends me their details. She's very good about getting the details so that I could take a look at the chart and say yay or nay. Maybe you missed Melanie's comment. I responded to, oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Well, I was in the middle of reading Megan's comment. The comments shuffled. Oh, wait. Last week I had the tower moment, yeah, with the new guy at work. The 30-ish-year-old mechanic who replaced my front brakes before driving to PA sent me a surprising text. Oh, that I was sweet and beautiful. And he'd like, go out with him, Megan. Go out. Why'd you decline? You know what? One of my favorite boyfriends was 18 years younger than me. I'm really seeking the real thing, not just a casual thing. Okay. But, you know, it's fun. I would try it. Oh, it's been rough, Sharita? Well, that card says things are looking good for you. Okay. Okay. So Anna Iva asks, how is this eclipse can affect a Gemini's health? And I'm a Gemini. So Gemini rules the lungs, the arms, the hands, the tendons. So there could be issues with breathing, especially so if you missed the beginning of this, which Anna, I guess you may have. So I spoke about earlier that tomorrow, December 1st, Neptune is going direct. It's been retrograde for quite some time. And it could bring out viruses and oil spills, poisons, floods. And for Geminis, this could be breathing issues with this eclipse. Wait, let me flip my pages, my notes. But it could also definitely be, for all the mutable signs, lungs will need support. And there's definitely, like with the hands and the fingers. And Neptune rules the feet and the lymphatic system. So, like there could be this sluggishness in the gallbladder and, hurting feet, the toes. So we want to be really careful this eclipse too about breaking our hands, breaking our feet. And if you've been watching me for a while, I broke my foot 3 times this year, and I am a Gemini, North Node in Gemini, South Node in Sagittarius. So it literally played out in me. And then also too, the sciatic and the hips and the legs, our whole neuromuscular system. This is really for everybody, but if you do have planets in Gemini and Sagittarius or the mutables, you're more prone to these health issues. Also too, hypertension, pulmonary. With this being a South Node eclipse, it is a draining of our vital force. It's considered a power outage medically. So we really want to rest. We really want to recuperate. Take this time off. Don't do anything crazy. Be very careful about drinking and medications. Not only combining them, but like if you need to take an aspirin, take 1 aspirin. Take half of whatever you would normally do. Try not to take sleep aids, although we could have insomnia. Try to use lavender essential oils, amethyst under your pillow. Try to avoid caffeine during this time because that could be amplified. Everything is getting amplified. When will you get a government job? Okay, so this is for Geet. I cannot pronounce your name. I'll just say Geet. When will you get a government job? This is saying it is not currently in your future as of yet. There are still some things that you need to polish up on, whether it's your resume or your qualifications. But this is saying it is delayed. It is delayed with this Knight of Pentacles reverse, Geet. Are you saying it's better not to do a test tomorrow? What do you mean, Anna? I'm not sure what you mean by doing a test for tomorrow. What's Virgo for the eclipse, Marie Pierre? Hello, Vinita. Virgo for the eclipse. Well, Virgo is a mutable sign, so it will have some effect. It won't be for Virgo. It's really not too bad. You really have to look and see where Gemini and Sagittarius are in your chart. And if you need to pull a chart, you could go to astro.com, plug in your date, time, and place of birth. Lynn, this is going to be for Sean because it flew out of the deck. And oh my God, you're not, wait, sorry. Go to astro.com, plug in your date, time, and place of birth, and then you can get your chart, or you can order from me. I am having a mini flash sale. You can see that on Facebook and Instagram, and my website, expressionsoftheuniverse.com. Lynn, here's Sean's card, and this flew out of the deck. This is hilarious. It's the 5 of Pentacles, but it's upright. And how funny is that? It's like, is Sean driving you into destitution and that's why you were pinching pennies? Or you've got to keep like that close, the close purse, this purse strings closed because of Sean? That's funny. And I don't know if you saw when I was shuffling that card flying out, but I didn't even pick it, but I think that's pretty hilarious. Oh, you have a medical test that's very important tomorrow. Anna, Iva, go ahead and do it. You'll be fine. You will be totally fine. If you're having blood tests done tomorrow, you know, the results are iffy. No surgery, by the way. No surgery between now and next week. I totally don't recommend it. You never want to have surgery during a void course of moon. Oh, interesting, Lynn. You're the spender, he's a saver. So, yeah, because with these aspects, there could be excessive bleeding. Tomorrow, with Neptune going direct, it's not really, you know, like the planet is so far out, it's going direct, but it really takes a little while for it to get full force. So Anna, Iva, I think you're totally, oh, it's under sedation. Oh, it'll be early in the morning. You will be okay because it's not going direct until later in the day. Did I write down the time? 8:22 a.m. I think you'll be fine. Anna, Iva, and you are a Gemini? Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be totally fine. And you got to realize that you are under the supervision of trusted, trained anesthesiologists and doctors, and it's a serious test. 8 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, so Neptune will be direct. Definitely take some, well, I don't know if you can take some immune boosting things such as zinc and maybe elderberry. Load up on your vitamin C. I don't know if you can do that before, you know, because the viruses, you're going to be in a hospital setting, so you could be susceptible to pick something up. But the aspects aren't looking better as the time goes on. So Anna, I would say, you know, your best bet is to have it tomorrow, and you're far enough away from the eclipse that you should be fine. Okay. Will the result be good? You know what, Anna, without knowing your whole chart and doing a reading for you, I really couldn't tell. You know, when I'm looking at a chart for medical or physical purposes, I spend a good 5-6 hours plus, sometimes up to 10 hours. So, you know, I really just couldn't tell you by this, and legally I'm really not allowed to either. Anna, think positive. See yourself as calm and well healed. Yes, Benita. Okay, I'm going to pull a card. Kim, is this coursework I'm doing going to be worth it and get me into a better opportunity? Ellen, can you please jump onto Instagram in a few minutes, because I gotta it's always a struggle. Interesting. So maybe, Lynn, I was seeing it opposite, but either way, it's like, you know, Sean's one energy and you are the other energy. So you're draining the money, he's bringing it in. Either way, it's like this polarity between the two of you financially. Vanita, I'm going to pull a card for you real quick, unless you want to come on Instagram with me, because I got to get on the gram. Vanita, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You got to get that podcast going. Money is coming your way. New beginnings, new business ventures, new financial business ventures are coming your way, Vanita. All right. I'm going to end this. I really need like a good 5 minutes. I got to go bring the dogs in. I've got to shut the door. I've got to go to the bathroom. I need to heat up my tea. So I'll be on the gram by 8:05. Everybody, thank you so much for being here tonight. This was a really good one. Happy new moon. Happy solar eclipse. Please check me out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, and at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I'll be back for more next week. Thank you. Good night.